Hi guys, I'm going to start by making a slip knot, then I'll chain multiples of 4 plus 3. So for this particular project I'm supposed to chain 44 plus 3. So I'm going to chain only 23 since this is just a video tutorial. So we repeat this until we have 44 plus 3 chains. So I'll wrap the yarn around my hook, and through the fourth chain from the hook I'll insert my hook, then wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through 2. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. Wrap the yarn around the hook, insert the hook into the next chain, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through 2. I have 3 loops on my hook. Wrap the yarn on the hook and insert the hook into the next chain, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2. Now I have 4 loops on my hook, so I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through 4 of these loops. Now I'll chain 3. And now that I have chained 3, right here through these 4 loops, I'll make 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Now I'll wrap the yarn around my hook 3 times. I insert my hook through this next chain, right here through this foundation chain. I'll wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2. I'll wrap the yarn around the hook, insert my hook through the next chain, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2. Wrap the yarn around the hook, insert my hook through this next chain, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through 2. Wrap the yarn around the hook, insert my hook through this next chain, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through 2. Now that I have 7 loops on my hook, I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through 5 of these loops. Now that I have 3 loops on my hook, I'll just make 1 double crochet. And now, right here, through these 5 loops right here, I'll make 3 double crochets. So right here at the bottom of this hourglass stitch, I have 4 half double crochet cluster, and at the top part of this hourglass stitch I have 4 double crochets. So yeah, I'll wrap the yarn on the hook 3 times, then through the next 4 chains right here through this foundation chain I'll make 4 double crochet clusters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that I have 7 loops on my hook, I'll wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through 5 of these loops. Now that I have 3 loops on my hook, I'll just make 1 double crochet. Now through these 4 loops right here, I'll make 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, we repeat this throughout this row. Now for row 2, I'll turn my work around, then I'll chain 1, then right here through this first chain I'll make 1 single crochet. In the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet. In the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet. In the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet, and I'll continue making 1 single crochet in each chain throughout this row. So yeah, we repeat this throughout this row. This was just my short way of showing you how to make this stitch. If you like to learn extended version how to make this particular stitch, then I will put a link in the description down below this video where you can watch it and you get a better idea how to make it. So as you can see, we have 11 sets of these bows, and that measures somewhere around 8 inches. So we repeat this until our work measures somewhere around 44 or 45 inches. So far my work looks like it's like a medium-sized scarf. So make sure you finish off with a single crochet row, then I'll chain one and I'll cut this yarn. We can leave a medium-sized tail because we'll need to weave these ends in later on. So I'm going to use yarn a different color since this is how much I have left of this original color, and I don't think that will be enough. So I think it would be safer for me just to use this one. I think it would be safer for me to use yarn a different color, but by all means you can use whatever color you like. This is the right side, this is the wrong side. So starting from the right side, I'm going to start right here on this right corner. So right here, through this corner, or through this single crochet, I'll insert my hook right there. I'll use yarn in different color. I'll chain one, then right there through that same chain I'll make one single crochet, just so we can secure this yarn. So now I'm going to make a Solomon's knot stitch. If you have never made a Solomon's knot, don't be discouraged because it's actually relatively easy to make it. So see, this is what we do. We pull on this crochet hook a little bit until our loop is this big. Then with our middle finger and our thumb, we just hold our work right here, because otherwise it will be harder to work. But so we just hold it here to keep it secure nicely and tightly. Then I'll wrap the yarn on my hook and pull through. See what we end up like? It looked like a normal chain, just with a big loop. So now right here through this loop, see there are two strands of yarn on the right and one on the left. So right there through that loop, I insert my hook, I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. And now I have two loops on my hook, and I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through too. What we basically did was make a single crochet. And now again, we'll pull on this crochet hook to make like a medium size loop. I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. And now again, through this loop, I insert my hook, then I'll make one single crochet. Don't worry about these loops, like try to make them, as even as you can. If one of them sometimes ends up a little bit bigger or smaller than the other, it's not the end of the world, it will be totally fine. And now right here between these two bows, where we have made this single crochet row, right there through that single crochet, I'll make one single crochet. And then we'll continue this throughout this row. So yeah, we'll just repeat this throughout this row. Alright, so now that I've finished the first row, starting from the second row, we are going to start decreasing, but we are just going to start decreasing on the edges, so it won't be visible right away. So now for a second row, remember in the first row where we have made two Solomon's knots, see, 1, 2. Now at the beginning of every row we'll be making just one. So here I'll make this big loop right like this, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through, then right here through this loop I'll make one single crochet. Now right here through this next single crochet I'll make one single crochet. And we'll be doing this just in the beginning of every row. So now again I'll make this big loop, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. Right here through this loop I'll make one single crochet. Now again I'll make one more loop, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through. Right here through this loop I'll make one single crochet. I'll skip this first single crochet and through this second single crochet right here through the middle of this Solomon's knot I'll make one single crochet. So yeah, again I'll make a Solomon's knot. Then right here through this second single crochet I'll make one single crochet. So we'll be working only in these single crochets that are sticking out. We will not be working through these bottom single crochets. So we repeat this until we come at the end of this row. Now to finish off this second row, we have one more single crochet or one more knot left. So we'll make one more Solomon's knot. Then right here through this last knot I'll make one single crochet. And this completes row 2. Now for row 3 I'll turn my work around. I'll make this big loop like this. I'll wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through. Then right here through this loop I'll make one single crochet. Now right here through this next knot I'll make one single crochet. And now again I'll make a Solomon's knot. Then right here through this next knot, the one that's sticking out right there, I'll make one single crochet. And then we repeat this throughout this row. We really have to pay extra attention to the edges since we are decreasing very slowly. we can confuse them easily, so we have to be super careful on the edges. So yeah, we repeat this throughout this row. So now again we'll decrease. So to finish off row 3, I'll make one more Solomon's knot. Then right here to this last knot, the one that's sticking out right here, I'll make one single crochet. And this completes row 3. You can see how we are decreasing very slowly. And now for row 4, I'll turn my work around. Then I'll make a half of Solomon's knot. So instead of making the whole Solomon's knot with these 2 loops on the side and a knot in the middle, I'll make half of Solomon's knot. We have just one knot and one loop. So right here through this next knot, the one that's sticking out right there, I'll make one single crochet. And I'll make another Solomon's knot. So we repeat this throughout row 4. So we'll continue decreasing until we have only 3 Solomon's knots. So this is how our shawl looks so far. It's 42 inches long and 42 inches wide. So now on one of these corners right here, I'm just going to make a button and we should be done. You can definitely use a store-bought button, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna have to make something. I'm gonna start by making a slip knot, then I'll chain 3, then right here through this third chain I'll make 1 half double crochet. Now I'm going to make 9 more half double crochets in the same loop, so we can have 10 half double crochets in total. Now right here through this first half double crochet I'll make a slip stitch. Now again in this loop I'll make 20 half double crochets. Then we'll join with a slip stitch. Now for the third row in the same loop I'll make 30 half double crochets. So like I said earlier, we have made 30 half double crochets for this row, and it's actually very hard to do this last row, but it beats paying like $5 or $6 for a button. So right here through this next chain, I'm going to make a slip stitch. I'll chain one, I'll leave around 12 inches of yarn. So this will be front and this will be the back. So right here from the front side, on the right side of this shawl, I'm going to sew this button. Just gonna make a knot now. Actually, a couple knots. So this is how this button looks. Just show you how to close it. We don't have to make a chain for button because right here on the other side of the corner there is this loop. So that is all for today, guys, and thank you so much for watching.